I feel like this is such a passion project for you. This film, it marks your return to Bollywood, a foreign film after 3 years. So how does it feel to be back? And why was it this story in particular that you wanted to star in and produce?
Well, I feel like this movie is based on a real-life family that's not like some superstars or like, well-known athletes or anything. They're regular people who are thrown into this crazy, extraordinary circumstance, finding out that their daughter has a terminal illness. And they decide to thrive under that instead of like succumbing to it. They, make life so joyous, not just for herself, but for themselves. And most marriages, almost 80% of marriages, end up in divorce after you lose a kid. And these two, even now, at 55 and 57, they met when they were 16, even now hold hands, and like when they walk into a room, they look for the other one every 10 minutes. And it's just so amazing to see such a tight bond between them that I thought this real life story was so beautiful and inspiring in the world that we live in today, which is so sort of distant from each other.
Yeah, I mean, it just, you guys did such a wonderful job allowing that to resonate, on screen, because this is a real life couple.
Yeah.
And you portray this mother, this beautiful mother, so authentically.
तुम्हारे स्काई का कलर जो भी हो और तुम जो भी करना चाहते हो कर सकते हो।
सारे फ्रेंड्स मुझे बुद्धू बोल रहे थे।
कोई जरूरत नहीं किसी और के कहने पे अपने स्काई का कलर चेंज करने की, कभी भी नहीं। ठीक है? हर एक का अपना स्काई होता है।
But that also begs the question, like, is life going to imitate art? Are you itching for, children soon with Nick after experiencing something that was so raw and real?
I mean, I've played a mother before in many movies. I did it when I was 24. I don't think that it would be a part that would make me want to do that, but ever since we've got married, we've both known that it's something that we want in our lives. Whenever it's the right time, I'm sure it'll happen.
There are so many elements of this film that I feel like could resonate to so many people. How did this resonate to you in real life, this story?
I think it really helped me heal after my dad's death, and who I was really, really close to. I think I was so mad at life, and I didn't deal with it. And then I started doing this movie, and Shonali, who's my director, she lost her son when he was 16, and her perspective and acceptance of his death was so amazing to watch. And she believes that, when someone goes, we end up mourning their death so much, and that we get caught up in the grief that we forget to celebrate the life that was lived. And that was such an amazing perspective to me. I think this movie was very cathartic in that way for me. It was healing almost. While doing it, I started understanding the balance of life and death so much more.
Dashing through the snow, on a sloping sleigh, over the fields we go, laughing all the way.
This movie has so much heart, but it has a lot of humor too.
It's so funny.
It is. I mean, you think, like, obviously the death of a daughter would be something that's going to make this film extremely emotional, but there's so much humor in this film. So one funny line in particular was something about a chili pickle.
मेरी बड़दादी यार लाल मिर्चों का अचार बनाया करती थी। लगता है आज मेरी मिर्ची का नंबर है। बना दूँ अचार?
इतना cheap है।
And you call up your, then boyfriend at the time, and you're like, that is the worst pickup line.
Worst joke
I know,
ever.
right? So that begs the question, okay, what are some of the best pickup lines you have ever received?
I think pickup lines are so awful. It just goes to...
Aren't they?
Every time someone has a pickup line, to me it says you're insecure.
Yeah.
Like, don't have a pickup line. It's so amazing when a guy has the confidence to be able to come up to you and be like, hi, I'm blah, blah, blah,
Okay, so did Nick have that confidence?
He slid into my DMs.
What?
Yeah.
How did I know? What the?
Yeah.
Okay, that's some
That's
confidence
how it
right
happened.
there.
That's crazy confidence.
All right, so what kind of game or any lines was he spitting after
He was
that?
just like, I think you're beautiful and we need to hang. And I was like, that's direct.
I kind of like this.
And I was like, my team has access to my Instagram. Why don't you text me? I gave it. And he was like, oh yeah, I got her number. It happened pretty quick.
Oh my gosh, I love it, I love it. Unbelievable. But have you received any great pickup lines that have just like stuck with you?
I'm just not, no.
No, because you're
I
just
don't know,
not
nobody's
into
gonna
it.
try to pick me up, I feel.
You're just kind of like, whatevs.
Yeah, I prefer a direct conversation.
Yeah.
Or even a direct look into my eyes, you know. I ignore the
Just
pickup
go
lines.
for it.
Yeah, it's so attractive to a female.
So you were telling us at the Toronto Film Festival that this film legit like wrapped days before your wedding.
4 days.
I can't even. But like Nick was
Yeah.
super hands on deck with like helping you with wedding prep and everything. Is that who he is? Is that true to his nature in real life when y'all are just chilling at home? Is he tending to you?
He's the planner, I'll
Is
say.
he?
He's just better at it, so I let him do it.
Yeah.
But definitely during this movie, because the wedding was in India and the shoot was in India, a lot of the logistical planning fell on me because Nick was in America.
Right.
But I had this crazy 25-day schedule, which shot up to about 4 days before the wedding. And I was managing both. So Nick came down about 20 days before the wedding and he was just like, you focus on your work and I'll do everything that's last minute. And him and my mom handled everything. I just wore my outfits and arrived, you know,
Amazing.
smiling through my wedding. And I enjoyed it so much because I didn't have to worry about it. He's such a particular planner in everything in our lives that it's just better when he does it.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
So when I get to planning my wedding, I'll definitely call Nick. Maybe he'll help.
Yeah, he's awesome. He'll like plan everything meticulously for you.
Oh, that's so good. And that's just true to form, like who he is in real life.
That really is who he is. And I think more so, we both really, really respect our work ethic, and we both know how important our work is to each other. That it's really important. I mean, I think for anyone in any relationship, it's really important to find a partner that can support your individual ambition or your individual dreams, you know, outside of them.
Right.
And let you do that thing. And I feel like that's the healthiest relationship.
I could not agree more, without a doubt.
Priyanka to your left.
But how do you find now, you guys are so busy, you've got so many films, different projects going on, Nick's touring. How do you find balancing being a newlywed and your busy schedules?
I guess that's something we've always known about each other, that our schedules have been crazy.
So you just accept
but
it.
we just, thank God for video calling.
Right?
I'll
FaceTime
tell
is
you
a
that.
game changer.
Thank God. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't remember, I can't imagine what used to happen before that. But yeah, we make sure we stay in touch all the time. We keep each other informed about each other's lives. That's really important, I think.
Good. Now, December is going to be here before you know it.
Yeah.
And honey, that's going to be your 1-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Y'all had an epic wedding day celebration. So, or I should say wedding celebrations. That being said, what's the 1-year anniversary going to be looking like?
I don't know. I asked, and I was told, why do you ask so many questions?
I mean, because he's the planner, so you know he's got
I was
something
like,
up his sleeve.
okay, I'm gonna let you plan it.
Yeah.
But so I was just like, what are we gonna do? And he was just like, don't ask.
Yeah.
So I said, okay.
All right, well, what's your ideal way to spend it with him?
I would love to make sure we get time with each other, but also with our family and friends. Like, it's such a monumental day in both our lives that we would love to have our loved ones around us too.
And you were super close to your mom, speaking of that, and that's a relationship that we saw that was super important and instrumental in the film. So what did your mom say to you about this film? What was her response to it?
Well, my mom is also my producing partner, so she has also produced this movie, I guess. We've done a lot of work together, and I think she was just, throughout the movie, I remember every 5 minutes she'd just grab my hand and like squeeze it really hard. Like every time there would be a scene, she'd just go, like she had that proud mama face. And it's just so amazing to see, like, when my loved ones saw the movie, my family, my mom, my friends, like just everyone's reactions have been so profound and strong with this movie that I feel really confident in my choice.
Because you were incredible. You may have played a mother before, but girl, you were just like, it was next level for you in this film. And I know you were looking for something that was going to make you nervous.
Yeah.
And you could see like your vulnerability and You knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
So good. Finally, I'm very excited for you, and I feel for Nick as well, because he was just named season 18 coach on The Voice next season. Proud wifey over here. You've already been posting up a storm. How do you feel like he is going to have an edge up on the other judges next season?
I don't know if he's gonna have an edge or not, but I know he's super competitive and he likes to win. So.
Is he? Super
I'm just
competitive?
saying.
He gonna be sparring with Blake?
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen.
I'll have to look through the rules because this is my TV show. I'm not sure that you're even old enough to be a coach on The Voice, but I'm certain that you're going to get your butt kicked, buddy. Welcome.
You saw that when they showed up on the video between him and Blake at Ellen. I mean, you saw that already. So I feel like that's gonna happen for sure.
Just to be clear, Blake, I'm gonna kick your ass.
But I'm a huge fan of The Voice, and I was really excited when it happened for him.
That's so good. You guys have a lot to be excited about.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the film. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
As are you. Great job.
Thank you so much.